Thank you, my cherished viewers of Mission Administrator Sylvester. The enemy has always lied. The enemy wouldn't even like you to see. Look, when life is talking, then the enemy to try to come in. And I wouldn't give them a chance to enter because I am not in the land of the dead. I am living in my own land, in my own world, under my own heavens. So be ignited by the spirit of what? Truth, if you are of spirit of truth, so that you will see what I'm saying in the reality, not speak things into the air like that without following up on those things that I speak. Because if I am not of the truth and somebody is trying to judge me of what I am, then at least it should have been better. But why do you think I have to pull myself out of what you want to say that I am? I am not that thing. All these pictures on the shot is this reason. Look, I want to make what? I want to make sure that this documentary is made without any false, kind of environment. I have lived such a life, not they. I have not lived as they have lived. My works shown on the screen. This is the first picture I told you is Emmanuel Congregation in Nkonya. And my picture, so having become a manager is already where you are seeing it, a manager already in advance. You say, if you have not been dressed and you expect yourself to be dressed by someone, then they will judge you of what they have made you. But here lies the case. I have my pictures and I have my wealth already gathered. You can see what I'm saying. When they bring death situation, you can see that the light that you are supposed to see is gone. It's changed again. Because they want to cover you by their darkness. I decree. None of them is born of Sunday, let alone be of January. Lord, I am. And I've gone by this in 35 years of living. This is my 35th birthday's work. But we don't see birthday as you want to say it. What celebration? Who do you think will be in a flight? If you are a pilot, how do you celebrate your birthday? In that place, you celebrate it. That's simple. Yeah. So look at this picture. Like, let's go straight away for this presentation. It's a documentary I showed you how to make. I have been the same person. You say, this is my Emmanuel congregation. The background here, you can see it's the Emmanuel congregation, and I'm this same person standing here. But because I am an angel and I'm greatest, you know what I'm saying? I am this great one. So I change in all forms, in all visions, and in all things, in all spirit, I change. I am transformation and transfiguration. So if I'm going to see this, say that I am. Bring me back here quickly. And by my light, my own light, I display nobody's light. For your light kills you, by my light is living. And I show you what is living, not what they wanted to know. It is not written of me, of them, or of them in me. None of them is in me. I am not in them. I retract myself back to what I'm doing right now because you need it here. The energy, the light you need. Angel Uriel, Gabriel, and Michael, greatest, all of that, then Raphael. You know why these four main angels, that four planets you are seeing as well? It's like that you didn't know. So I'm saying that if you want to talk of the Raphael, not the name. I want to talk to you about the goddess, the green plant, the food, agriculture, the angel of agriculture. So whatever is in planting and agriculture, that is one angel. And the waters, the angel of the waters, the one who truly keep the fish. Do you know why they keep the waters? They have so many creatures in the waters. So the one watching over it and you here, the only place he can dwell and do his work well is on the waters. The one who can be also through the food, the environment, he is also supposed to be what? In the agricultural sector, that is it. And the one who is talking of the colorful blue, displaying the colors, the real heaven, the sky, the one who close gate in heavens and lead you before you can see the way to heaven. The great archangel, the great mighty one, the angel Michael. But not this name, because I am not by this name called as you think. I am by the other name, the fighter, the angel that fights on your behalf. Is different. The Lord who fights your battles is really different. So the angel that fights your battles, the angel that makes sure that if you want to establish something, they that bring this, he will set into them what you have to say you are approve of. And the great Uriel is not anything called Uriel as you want to say it, but the name Uriel had derived itself from also something, and the color of this will tell you something. But look at it in the heavens. The one who is of fire, we use fire every day, so that's the fire angel. We use water every day, that's water angel. We use food or herbs or for that as we use it every day, so angel of agriculture. We use earth as you can say, in transforming all things. That is also that part. So having it in all four dimensions, we have it, and each of them is a host. Is a host of what things. That means we have something in them. So this document is actually telling you that this is myself in transforming into life. You can see that I'm in this country, I'm in another country, I'm in the heavens, and I'm in spirit. And the reality of spirit is what you are seeing. We live in life. It is right now life. They carry life. So that when you need air, the angel that carry the air will come to you. So there is an angel of what? The air, the wind. All these things. The main focus is on this side. So that with this, when you see that, you can see beyond that. That is all you need. You need it, and nobody should deceive you. So you can see that I've made it. I dress myself so that if the Lord truly dressed, you have to be given the opportunity. Look at me in this picture. I've been all grown long time. So an angel will not come to you or present himself to you as a baby. So that you cannot even see our childhood pictures too. Because it's impossible. Certain things you can't see it all. Unless we try it, fire will even take it away. Certain situation will take our beautiful pictures or whatever you want to say is beauty. The Lord knows when is beauty. So that you don't predestine our life, so the Lord wouldn't like you to see certain pictures of us. And then you see the angel, the same angel. This is a picture also taken in hope. When we say we truly serve. So remember where we serve you. And we cook for you and we didn't kill you. You have to pay a price. It is a reward that must be given, not by mouth. You have nothing to offer us by your mouth. What we have is bigger than just mouth. So that we give you all the things you need and giving you material wealth. You have to give us the material wealth is as well. I cook for people to eat. Why do you not also cook for me to eat? Or why do you not give me what I need to eat? And you will not know. And you want to reward me of the spirit that is not of what I have really worked. If all spirit be equal, be different. With me, I did well. Why they need a nation? Who do you think will put a person before a nation's work? And we will have it delivered. The goal, we reach it high. And you are saying it. So if I served you or if I deliver you from something and you didn't agree, the picture is showing I have done for you. If the nation Ghana didn't know I have worked, here it is, I am. You won't know it because you don't have to know. If you think I have to attend University of Ghana, I have already been there, predestined. I have school there, you don't know it because you won't know how. You won't even know that. So that until some of the things we are saying we've done, I show it to you by pictures. So it means the world that has passed, you don't know because it's a mystery. To even know that because when you need a result that you want to approve us by your accreditation, whatever, you will not want to have us there because the answer is not yours. It's for heaven and creator. And the answer will only what? Give you the result we are living in today. You are judging it in another way, but that's not how it is. Because I have excellence, you don't understand. Because I have fault or F, you don't understand. But when you need me to work, I have all testimony to work. Why? Because I haven't failed. I have not failed. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't understand it, and I show you this is what you need. You don't have to go to church and say we're praying and praying what we don't even know. Pregnancy. That is curse. Praying about what marriage. No, that is curse. You don't know anything. You have to ask the Lord. If he hasn't given you for 30 years a generation, you must leave. Don't listen to people. People are people your God that you worship. Then why ask many? Then probably one. So that if it fails, you know he can't do it for you. Yes, you must follow this and pay attention. What I'm doing here, nobody, I'm the only person with the right to give it. If somebody go out there and choose a picture and show you that here's this, that, no. Where did they do it? All these things are many years away from you that you do not know. A picture, for instance, a picture like this, you can see you don't even know what I'm saying. This picture, some of them have been taken long time, like 2000 and look at the picture. Some of these pictures have been taken far away, like 2007, 2008. You can see what I'm saying. And this is 2000, in electoral committee, this is 2012. So every picture here has a different year. But you can see how transforming we are transforming it. Just look at it. Oh, you don't even want to know that. I want you to know. Take it cool. Now let's go quickly, swiftly. I want it. So the angel that brought you the manna you have probably live on first that you think you have to follow Moses or whatever Moses that you want to talk of. If there was no angel to cook their food, how do you think it would have been prepared to them that day to eat? And they eat and live. And some of them, because they eat and live, not according to their will, They have to go according to how it was given. So they died. We are still living and showing you our work. Huh? What do you need? Apostle, minister, what? The angels are the ones that carry their gift. So that when an angel comes your way, then you begin to what? Receive a gift. Your focus must be on angels and the Creator. So that when you see that focus, doing it well, then the Lord will not fail to give you what? Some of these things. That is why you need it. Who is a prophet or a man of God that is with you 24/7? That you can say truly that when you needed someone to bath you, he bathed you. He has bathed you. That you needed someone to cook for you, he cooked for you by his power. That you know why the joy, the pleasure, and the happiness of cooking is because you have power in that. That's why. And you know when you cook for someone, they will eat and live and have strength. These are all the reasons. So that when they need a man to elect for the nation to build schools, hospitals, and all of that, airports, and all of that, and produce agricultural stuff, you can see the blue, the one in the blue. You can see him. This is me. So if you think the coat of arm is on the money of dead body, the coat of arm of Ghana is on my own chest, left side. Do not dead. I'm the living one. You have noticed what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you have the coat of arm in Ghana on any corrupt system, I don't have it corrupt on me. You can see my daily chores or what I have to do on this day of calling. I will be right there. So that when they need me at the church, Emmanuel, it means God with us, I will be right there. Here. When you need me at the kitchen, here I am. Where do you think you need me that I won't be available? Okay, let's go on. We're going to do it. So that if you think it's the beach, I am over there. Now, if you think it's the castle, I am over there because I have to. Let's move quickly by other things because I have to just make sure we get all this thing working and no delay. So that you are seeing the same person also seated right before you. And I am changing on your shot. So it's because of the energies of the angels or the spirit and what some of them agree and what did not agree. That so I have to turn the system, I have to change it. I am adjusting it again. You know, when the spirit adjusted it, they brought also an ambulance in the previous one. So it changed it. It changed it. So why do you think this picture you don't have to see it? Why don't you have to see it? That's all I'm saying. Why are you not supposed to say it? They want you to see it, or some of them don't want it. So I have to say it. You have to have control. So the control is this. I have to just make sure you say this, and no man or no spirit try to change everything to what they like. So go on quickly. I have to. So if you have ever had to work, then I show you. If you have to be a teacher, look at it. In this school, I school over here, I'm telling you. You can see behind me, what is there? The environment. I didn't school in the desert of your type or the kind. I school in the heavens. So everything about me. If you need a man, look at it. Who uses the red pen in doing this? You only need an angel to fit a situation in a situation for you when it's needed. When God predestined it. Not God, you have to know. When he who predestined the generation, the creator, the one, the Lord of the generations. If you needed a man to discredit anything, you will have also the angel do that. So freedom and justice is not on you in corruption. It is on you in corruption, but on me is here. You can see what I'm doing throughout the country, nationwide and globally, and not in this earth, in another world. You don't see my mission. The heavens, listen, when they sent Virgin Galactic to the space, where were you? It's a private institute, right? And they took many people out there to enjoy it. This is a flight. You can see that the Virgin's work have been given and lifted to the heavens, so that they didn't have to just ask what you think is corrupting you, but on the machine, Virgin Galactic. I have to record it here. Many are the things that I have made or initiated in the space that has never failed. When Ghana, sent its satellite on the all nations, school, the university, when they launched that thing, you realize that we did it. So it's in orbit. Yes. But you cannot tell me any single thing that your forefathers or anybody had done that we can say is also in up there. You haven't done it. Just say you haven't. Learn. And what you have to learn is that no man to teach you is spirit. All that I have done, I did it to myself. No prophet prophesy over my life in this country or Accra to say it's because they did it for me in the beginning. That they want to say they prophesied my birth. No. It may be somewhere else, not here. But this is who I am. You can see what I'm showing you. So if a woman is a prince, I am born a prince. So everywhere, they said, you are to be aware that what the Lord has predestined cannot fail because of man or creatures like you have them on earth. Where I have been able to do all these things in different places. Yes, exhibition, who controls it? The host sender. Who controls the crowd when you have to enroll? I came and I have to enroll so that if in my book, on this day, red pen here simply want to say that if you are dead, we will cancel your name out. So that if I have to also do it, if I have to mark day that attended that day, you see, you were not there. So some of them have passed through the angels truly. So that the angels, they that pass through my hand, they are different from they that will pass through the other person or other clusters. You can see what I'm saying. You cannot have this thing happen to you somewhere. But that day, we have all worked on the same time, the same schedule. I have a good account. If you don't know me and you see me on the street and you insult, and I prove that you have insulted the highest authority, you don't know it. You think he will. So if the one who made a president is not greatest, then who do you think is the president? You don't know anything, people. You have to learn. Learn. The Spirit teaches you. This is me, the same person. You can see my hair. And every time you see my hair, it is different texture, different. This is me seated here. I school in this place. It's my own JHS. It's one of my JHS, I should tell you here. It's one of my JHS. So that you are seeing a truth of what an account of an angel is. This is the reason why a transformation of an angel is real. So that I do not become permanent, that I should only wear this here, only this. So that when they need me here, over here, then I won't be there. So that when they need me also here, then I won't be here. I hope you can see what I'm saying. And when they need me at the kitchen, then I'm not over there. Then what do you do to give life? Or what do you think the Lord has given you? So this work is not one angel's work, but it is the host of him that is authority, the Lord himself. Then you can see all of them, they are supposed to work. You have to see the real angel in me than you invoking him, because I am the one doing the things. You cannot tell me that you had Angel Michael came down and he's by Angel Michael in his attire, and you went over there and you saw him work that day as I am working here. So that day I should be an Angel Michael. Here it is. Interceding and watching over the nation and making sure. So you see, this attire of the ash, you can see the ash line here. This is myself. And the blue and my holiness in it. You see the holiness is within. My simple put is here. And the attire is this, that Angel Michael. Not the name Michael to use somebody as a birth name of somebody. No. I have a different power forces to it, but to say the blue. To see the blue. The blue, that is it. So that when you wear a suit and they call it occultic something and you do not know the meaning of occultic, or you do not know the meaning of searching, or you do not know the meaning of supernatural, but you know when they say it's magic. Yeah, I wear my suit and work. You can see that. So that when I show you that we work, you can see the olive. Yes, I work as I have to work. My language is changed because I'm transforming it. It's not permanent in me, so that's it. I'm not saying that it's not permanent as I am, but I change because it is based on the work I'm doing and the service I render. That makes me change to what I have. So what they need at that time, or the testimony of that spirit, will be what I am. You cannot see it only with your eyes. Less is spirit. So this is it. So when you wear a suit and they call it occultic, black or whatever, here it is. I am not an occult. To you and how you understand it. But when we need it, you can see who I am here. You see, a manager, a boss. And when I am here, also on the field, I am a boss again because I'm the one controlling machine. I'm the one making sure it is done well, perfectly. At the kitchen, I'm not saying a woman you think you have married to that is standing here. No. I am the one controlling them. And at the church, you can see, this is me. Your prophet did prophesy for me to have this cloth. Your prophet did prophesy over me to have this side as an electoral commissioner. Oh, yes. So the commissioner is here. Your prophet didn't say I'll become a manager, so that I told you I only have to move from Nkonya. 13 days of being in Accra, I am a manager, I am a leader. A leader already. Yes, so all this that you are seeing, predestined, the Lord who has over time said it. It is happening right before you and you don't know it. You are only following your blind spirit and the ones who have lies spoken against the righteous people. and I'm the same person. So that I'm doing this for you to know that, wow, how can I be in this country and I'm in another country, I'm in the same person? Wow, you don't know. The Lord is able to do all this. And you can see clearly, if we call table of men, see over there. If you are a manager, you know what I'm saying. This is GS Plaza. Seminars that we held or we hold, it shouldn't be where everyone says we are schooling. It should be what? Where you are truly paying different attention and different environment. If you were asked this, if you ever school or you were given such an opportunity, and if not when you became a boss or a manager, where do you think you can enjoy this presence? These are all my people. I don't have to show the details of this. I just wanted to look at it in this way. You know what I'm saying? Panel of men. When they call it, where were you? Let me show you. Maybe you can see that this is GS Plaza. You know their symbol. See it here. So it is not that when you hear of such big places, you think it's for ministers. This is where we are ministering. You can see the microphone. So my microphone is in what? A place where it's not kept dirty or corrupt people. Let me go by this again. So that if you think this picture is your holy person, look at the angels again. We have done so much that you don't know. We deserve the reward to be given than what you are cursing us with. Look at this over there again. Somebody on the shot. This is Maslot Hotel. Behind me is somebody who is a leader. He stays around that place. But to you, he's a leader. But before us, he's not. Because the one who places you will know what he has placed over there. Yes. You can see that I'm a different person in the shot here. This picture, I am the same person. How do you think it is you? You can't even say I am this same person again. Check me in this picture. I have commissioned things, so we do so much. But you don't know how it happened. If I'm not the same person standing, I'm like, wait. Yeah. If you have to have swimming pool and only experience this when you are sinning. No. You see, I am right there. That's why they said the angel is right there. He's there, checking and seeing you and doing his marking. Your everyday life is under the watch of the Spirit and the angels. You can see that on the shot, you are seeing not just a man. You are seeing someone special, a big man. Or not just a big man, but you see an angel. Beyond that, I am saying that you have to. Look at it. So if I never had a serene environment, I built it, so I work over there. Check me. Your prophet didn't place me there. So if we say it's possible, let the Lord create in you what you have to become. All this, no degree of any university will want to say they are the ones who placed me there. No, it's because I am the one who places them. A professor in my house. He that teaches you in school and you pay that small money to maybe a nation, and he teaches you and they give you what? A degree or whatever. The person is in my house. I'm the same person that bring the person. So how do you think you who have been taught by my professor, he should give you the opportunity to teach me before I receive a degree? So the degree you receive, you don't have it. It's fake. That's why I can tell you most of you have fake degree. So the original degree is that you cannot see it with my hand. And that you cannot search and have it. But the works, things we have done already over time, that is the degree. Because this is the degree. You want to be a manager, you can never become a manager. You are not born on Sunday, you are not born in January. You are not an angel. You are not moved by what? The super angel's powers. You are not. You are a follower. How can you become a leader? If you already have your leader living and having life, how do you think, or you would think that you should die so that you become a leader? This is another case. You won't have it here. You can see that I'm working. Double A. You don't know why they had a printed or A4 sheet that should be double A because you don't know it. If you have A plus, you understand. There is a real reason so that you can see my light bright, and I'm working in it. I work as a boss, not what you think. If I'm wearing this same person, check me here again. If I'm not a minister, then wait. See the kind of attire I put on here, like a cloth. You can see here live right now. What do you think is bigger or greater than when you follow it? As you can hear, even Kantanka had to do it without the channel you have used. So that Kantanka should not receive all the prophecy in the world before he becomes what he is. There you can see how. I'm showing you things and places we've worked. And things I have done. I have built a place before working there. So it is better you understand that I have built it over a distance and then coming in my presence again, building it right before you to say it is possible I build it through. Because you are told, except the Lord build. The builders build in vain. Don't take the Lord for a thing you think. We are not a thing. And let me change quickly back to my other language. So if you never have any idea or a clue when the Lord gave it you, so that he that started feeding people, he had to really feed, and that we have fed till now. Are we not still feeding you? What do you need that I don't feed? I ministry the spirit that you need. This is why the Lord cannot be what you think in your head. Or you need bigger and greater than what you want to think. Yes. If you don't know such a great man, look at me in the picture. Another bold type. You can see I'm a different person. So when you call someone even a big man, look at this picture in this. My nose is light. In my own rented apartment, this is my rented apartment previously. So you can see if I am all bright, see inside of me and my skin and the tie and cord. You can see this cord, this same cord. You can see it here. So is this your father or is it an artwork? Then the Lord who is an artist that made it. So that you can read from all these different things. You can't even see one person. You even find it difficult because that moment I'll change to maybe Uriel, you don't know. A different angel, let me not even mention this name. Are you the one on the shot? Is this your prophet or your angel or your pastor? No. On my screen, you don't need any of that. What you need is, where have you been all this while? Where have you spent your life? I have not spent my life in schooling or doing something that you think I should be taught by men. I have spent it other than what? Being taught. So teaching myself or allowing myself to be taught by the Spirit, this is how can all the results you are seeing here. So who do you think should be putting on an apron? You think somebody who is cooking, a cook or a chef, you know, approved of by the world to you when they are doing the wrong approach. Here in my kitchen, you can see that. And you can see clearly, this person is not one of the men you know. The same person, I told you, when I show you different faces, you are seeing that this is a different person truly. When you come before the Lord, truly, you can see that he'll be changing until you are. That's why you'll be surprised seeing certain things. The trumpet is greatest, but you have to see the one who blow the trumpet and know who truly is greatest. Check in this again. While being a boss, you can see. So how the system works will tell you the days of our life. Look at the skin. You will not even see a single vein, but I don't know why. But I have lived as a military born or a commando or a nation born since birth till now with this still form. The form is still not corrupt because he who wants to corrupt it is dead. All the clothes you see, I still use it out there because you know I build it from a distance. Yes, over a distance. So that you won't say that you build it for me or you put it on me. One with authority in authority had to only be given what? His position. That's why immediately I got to Accra. In 13 days, I'm a manager. Which university degree? Because I've already gone to the University of Ghana, Legon. To stay there, but you don't know why. My purpose and mission that you don't know. So if you went there to be taught by degree holders as maybe professor or whatever, I also went there to be taught by different things. Because it cannot happen. You cannot recall yourself being in that place. What? Sleeping there, who will give you that opportunity? There is no opportunity for you unless you are admitted over there. And it won't happen to you as it happened here. So that you won't say because you have the opportunity of entering into University of Ghana, Legon, and then you have become a bigger man or big person, or you want to say that you hold degree. You don't know who made a path to that place. So if you don't know that, you don't know it. Let me change again quickly. So this is the documentary I'm making for you, somebody. If I am not somebody you want to look at again, or you think I'm showing you somebody's gate, if I am not, check this background. You can see that this is another version of me again, because I am not what you think in your head. I will change in the next few seconds. Here I am again. Who keeps the gate? Who watched the gate? Who have the authority to open it? A healer is this that made it happen, so that he is the person working there. I don't think everyone in the world can have such documentaries other than who is here showing you this. Share the broadcast. Let somebody who have no hope but have a destiny holder in the angel carry it through. You don't have to be led by every... No. I want to tell you that I made it not with you, by the Lord, by the heavens. Look at me in this picture. As a manager, I work as a leader. You see, on this day, I am a different person again. A manager is this. In my early 20s, I tell you I'm a manager or in my late 20s, I'm still a manager. A leader is what I'm saying, how to live, how to make things work in all spirituality and physicality and whatever. Possible or not possible, positive or negative, whatever, it is still possible. This day I had to bury what? The great commando, the great nation's angel. You didn't know that because he's a great man. I had to put him there, but I don't bury people, so I had to wait till a message comes from above through an oracle, so that they call me into another house to only go and hear because they say I have a message. While seated by the corpse here, you think, oh, I was well seated here by the corpse. So you see that no man can be on my side here. It is the Lord alone and his angels. So if I give you no place here to sit, you cannot. You cannot sit by me or with me, because whatever you think is not possible. With me, it's different. On this day, how can you have a man like me? So that when you are crying, I say, what are you crying for? What? I wouldn't cry until the message comes. Yes, so that you know that it is by power, by spirit, as I live. So that I have to, and I did say it on my way going to that place, that on this day as I am moving, because you know that we wouldn't trust or believe that things, and not that we don't believe it, we will not offer ourselves to certain things. So that oracle, you don't know what I'm saying, because people have their own judgment in different ways. And that person happened to be there on the day of what? This great man, his burial. You can see, why do you think it should happen? From another town of our own. But in my hometown again, Kajabi, we call it Kajabi. You don't know this name. The meaning is so supernatural. And in this place I sit is temple, the real place of our birth. This is it. So that on this day, I had to be called. So I told myself in the spirit while going, I said, Lord, before I receive this message, except there is a sign that for me to know that you are the one talking, unless I see the Bible, or unless I see the Holy Scripture, anything as a Holy Scripture. So that if you think there is a sorcerer or a shrine holding the Bible, he said, so that, listen to what happened there. On this day, it was just about some few meters far from where this is taking place in my house. It's one of our houses in the place in Konya Temple. And to the other house is just an extended or a stretch of it. Yes, it's just where it had to happen. So that immediately I went there, I did speak it. So I didn't speak it before then, but whilst I was going, so you see how spirits are connected. And I had to be given the Bible that day. They said, oh, where is Bible? I wouldn't say this because I am a great person, I'm an angel. For me to know that my spirit or the Lord is talking to me, it had to happen. In this same cloth, it was given to me again. It was answered immediately. So that if I am in black, you can think of black in any color or in the world, what it is. But look at what great angels are. And in this black, you can see my color again, change again. So that you know that myself and the cloth, we are not one color. Yes, you can see that. Even though I dress it like kind of up and down, that's different. You can see that this is different attire me. And then the woman, you know, is a woman that birthed that man, but the man birthed a woman too. That way, the creation power. So that this wonderful woman had to ask them to bring what? Of a different faith if they want to say. Had to say, oh, where is Bible? Bring me Bible. Bring me Bible. And then she gave the Bible and he put it into my hand. You see what I'm saying? Then I made it so that a scripture that shall open. Then I tell you, all these you should know. Zachariah, you don't know people. The Lord will have his people living. Zachariah. And it was then this woman had to embrace me because I know her already. Because we've lived like, you know, in Konya is different in the world. So that she embraced me and you could see that what had to happen. If you could stand it, you cannot stand what had to happen. You don't know. And on that day, I said, if I were there, because I will be there, and if the great man is dying, he will wake up again. But I will be the same person to say, no, there shouldn't be such pain in the flesh. You know, you don't know what it is. Like I'm seated in an ambulance or siren of somebody dead is passing, and I'm telling you the pain in the flesh, you don't know. So that they have to take it away. And then I made sure it happened. So that the message to be delivered is that I have prepared a place for him. He is saying to me. So who do you call a son and who do you say the creator now? Because the father, the one you said is the father, That's why I call him a friend. You don't know why. It means that I have shown him a path to where there is life. And he has been there, even though he's also the one who prayed that I came. And that I came. 35 I am today. And in this month. So 23, the 2023, it will never favor whatever thing is a liar or whatever. No. It is this I'm saying. The 23 carries power again. And it's already powered. Why do you say what I'm saying? Unless people of truth that are led by total truth of darkness and total truth of light. Because it is all by the Lord himself who did it. And he does it. And they that don't fall, they that find the peace of it. Yeah, they exercise the power in it. Not that when people pray over you and you are healed, then that is why you emphasize that they have power over. No, it's not. Many of them, they are being given by an unclean way. Why is it unclean? A virgin will only exercise righteousness unto the righteousness. We don't intercede on behalf of any man. But that is it free, that whatever you do with it, you are doing it. But when I do my talk, I will tell you it's the righteous or the virgins. Like you have to know. Yeah, that is it. You cannot intercede on behalf of evil and good at the same time of them. Now, who is doing it right? Okay, you want to say evil and good. So how do you think you have to use your evil spirit to hand a good person? And then I will come and I know that you are doing the wrong thing with the spirit. And I will give you an opportunity that you have done so well. If I be not a righteous man or an angel, I will always follow what they are also doing, so that I don't follow human, because I'm the one who makes the path. So that he speak to me, he said, I have made such a place for him, a better place. I wanted to only hear what it feels like when somebody is gone to that place. So that this should only happen when people who worship with Christ, they had it. They were told, they have seen such great things. How can you also make such things for your parents or for your people or for another man? Who do you think is greatest? That's why Christ did say that the little one is the greatest. You don't know him. That's why he would have all these things fulfilled and you don't understand it. Because if you are not that person, it is not given to you, you will not understand it. You need someone to explain to you. All that you need is this. Let's go on quickly because I don't have to waste time. So it was there, or on this occasion, when you see me in black, you can say that it is already heaven. But to you is hell. To you is dead. Because whilst I'm in black and I'm building nation, you see it in my suit. And whilst I'm in another black, but it's not black, even it's showing another form of thing. Yeah, you have to know what I'm saying. So that some of us, we do not have to go and see the burial of our what? Because we are different, we are alive, we are different. So it is true. You don't have to judge us of what you are today. Yes. What beauty or handsomeness? This is my new Facebook account, I have to tell you. If I had to be, a current picture is this I'm showing you. Just in this January, I took this picture in January. So if I had to have a swag on, do you think it is wicked people somewhere out there or bad people that are to put on this and you call them names? See the Lord by himself. What do you think of me or make of me? If you don't know that it's the same angel that is showing the path to where we have to be. So that when the church say we are moving and they are still in one place, you think that's what I'm showing you. I move. A missionary, we move. Angels don't stay in one place. And that's what you're hearing now. I want to speed it up quickly and we see something really take place that will happen good. So that you won't tell me that when you see guys dressed in a way and they are so attracted to you that you think that is all. It is never true. If you need a simple man, look at me again here. I am only showing you some great men in this shot. If you want to know, this is a nation. So I put it on here that you may know he's a nation. He was working under a nation. So look at me. This is a billionaires club. Asia, we brought this company from Asia to launch it, to open it in this country because we have to school in it. It is organic health system. This is, Premier, as I can tell you, they have. Yes, I'm telling you, you have to pay. You don't have to pay 300 cities or $300 to say you want to become an occultic of demons or this and that. No. Here, everything I show you here, it is light. Don't think it is led by what? Your father. If you think it's the devil that lead it, I myself, I am the different person, but I am here. You have to see. Look at such a place. On this day was the main launch. The main launch. And, we used to have also end of year, like we have such gatherings we used to make. You can see, I want to show you this light. In this place, see the light over there? And we have to just drink and drink. You know how simple people we are. We will see all this champagne, wine, and whatever. We won't drink it. We won't take it. We only go for our beverage. You don't know what beverage is. Because this company will only supply you what? Beverages and what? Non-alcoholic things. So it's already cappuccino. I'll show you one of those things. So that we will not pay our 2,000, our 3,000, our 5,000, whatever, to live a life, to learn from our gardens again, what the garden produces. The good meal that you have from the gardens. So that things you've never eaten before from Asia, I would eat it because you say how you can. So the original company had to come, and then I would like to even supply you certain things. I only have to go and get the things. Or I tell, oh, your health, you need this, you need that. And you are seeing that buying in dollars and converting it to what? To what it is also. And you think the Lord is what? All this. So I know a star that I am. If I want to be only a star, I'm a star already. So the white men, the three wise men, gave what? Star, not black star. Star in Asia is not black. You all know what I'm saying? So if I had a group to join or people, here we are. You can see the kind of men. In this place, everyone here is a millionaire before standing here. Why? Because nobody will join here without paying money for his own diet or wealth. You know what I'm saying? To have any good food to eat, it is original from the factory, brought to you because it is brought down here in our name, the group, the people, the millionaires. Because you use millions in what? Registering. That's why it's millionaire. So let me skip this. So what we have actually from that side is it. Some of these things, I have commissioned things like you are saying. Look at it. I have commissioned things. So if we have to go out there and preach or do anything, it is this, work. You see Gino Tomato. You see Cappuccino. If you think there be any man that have to live on Cappuccino, it's my own company and my own license over it. So I can display it. You see Cryptogonic. You see Ultimacy. You see Sant 8 Berries. You can see Milo. You can see Choco 8. The only thing Choco 8 is Milo and cocoa. So the cocoa even had to be taken from Ghana into what? Asia. And this cocoa had to be produced and reproduced in the finest state as Choco 8 and sent down again before it get to this country, unless we have built the country or the company in Ghana or the business setup and its what? Education platforms before we have to operate it. And it has to go through us under what? Certain certified document so that you cannot have this in the country without what? Approving it by the what? Standard Authority and the Food and Drug Board and all of that. So that it is certified to have operated. As you can see, if I had to bath that time, I will use glutathione because it contains what? Coconut. So when you are bathing something that isn't clean, coconut is here in this. So you can bath it and it will keep you from every ultraviolet ray that shall keep your body burning and on the no. So that you have to be that cool and good, eating good, purified. Yes. And you can see prime juice. So I have to eat. If I have to drink anything, then it should be my thing. Then glutathione soap and all of that. So having Milo. That's how come I came down to this place, Teshia, and I brought food down here. And Milo and Nido and all of that from this other country business. This is another one that we also commission in Ghana. Happy World. If you don't know how we do these things, I mentioned this name for you to know that it never existed in Ghana. Until we build it and they brought it and we built it in Ghana. It's a different vision, a different place, or a different country vision. You can see how the Lord carry his good about and share it. Let me go quickly by this. You can see. So in my room or my rented apartment, I have to have this thing displayed so that you will see that it's in my room, not in your shop or in your store. And if you see this thing decorated or arranged like this in my room, would you not like it? You will be attracted because this is a good thing you are saying. Not saying that it's a shrine of this. No. If there be a holy one, you will know what a holy one does. We will not come and be showing you anything other than what we are. So inside out, you have to see it. Because if I take inside of this, if I take good of this into my body, you have to see the good of it. So that I don't need the blood of somebody from another man to make wealth. It is not true. I'm not saying it's not true when you are deceived that it's true. Before me, you have nothing like that. Yeah, because if I open this red, containing red inside. Here you can see. If I contain Milo inside, that is it. Cappuccino, you don't know how much you can buy this box. Go out there and you ask if you have it. And these ones are only prepared for special people. So that you cannot have this one on the market anywhere to buy unless I would distribute it onto you. Because you don't have any link with the company that produces the original club. You don't have it. Let no man deceive you what they say. They see nothing. If they could not see all that we have lived or that we have done, they could not see any of this in us to reward us other than what they are in their own vision. I think they are dead. Their God is not living. This is a documentary. Seeing this clearly, and you can see another version of it. Look at me. So that if I be myself, I have myself clothed in different ways, different beauty. You can see that every picture here different, represent different person, but I am the same person. And you can see that this picture has been taken back and backdated from what? 2016. Check over there. So that as of you can see that during this time I still work as what? A full-time worker. Yet I built, that's why we have school anywhere in the world you don't know it. And whilst I was working, I'm still doing all these things. How? Because it's possible. I have to do this because things that you don't know it. And because the enemy has hated many things in us, when you search for certain records and you don't find it, don't worry. The achievement or the result and rewards is that you are seeing in us. I work and establish yet a greater mansion. If you see a simple or easy going man, see it. Such is an angel, but you don't know what power is ours to make what we are making or being able to do. Check it over there, somebody. Check, simple as this, if you were one of them. So once I was in that, you can see this very file. It is also a different company file. And having also been here for the seminars, yes, if you are a leader, show us your leadership, certificate that no man would have achieved it unless you are on that particular journey. It is a certificate that bears witness to you that you are a leader or you have been employed to work or doing this. You don't need my SNIT to prove it. For in my SNIT, you are not a machine to read the characters on it. You need all this so that you not take me for what you understand to be in your church, your small God and the side of the God and what it is. You cannot preach to me that thing. Where we work, this is where it is. I am saying that we work in different places, but you don't have to know the different places. All you have to know is it. If I show you a place on this and you go out there and you didn't find it, then I'm not speaking the truth. Yes, you have to. But the truth is that whether I lie or speak the truth, it is truth because you find it written. Oh, yes. You don't have to prove me in the way you understand. So I was supposed to be in this while doing this, in this color. Check it over there. This is the few hours I tried to do it and they didn't agree for my stream. It worked live, but they stopped the things from working. And so you can see the mighty and miracle. Why? Don't you think I'm a different person in this picture also? Current picture is this. The angel, look at me in the face. I don't use pawns or anything, but if the Lord will make you, yes, you can see that. That's why when you stand before, if you don't have a good eye, you see only what your eye can see. And you can see the archangel commanding. And the code I put on this is it. The same code in this place. You are seeing it here also, currently with me here. So that you tell me that you have schooled. Whatever school you school, I school in heaven while still living on earth. So you don't need my degree to come from what? Earth. But if you need any work on earth established, the Lord established it. These are all the establishments. You don't have to pray judge of all you think and what God. No. That is not God. He who said he will build, he has built already. Don't take God or a creator or a rainbow or the spirit or the angels for what you understand. No, your situation. They are not the one leading that situation or creating it. Look at it. I even had to make a screen capture. They say I couldn't capture, so no problem. Or even on my own thing. It's because there is a reason. I want to probably end right here because the few documentaries I want to show you is this. So that we have worked and also resigned many places, but not that we have resigned because you know that we are needed in many other places. So we also work as you can see, happy word somewhere here. And they say what? Say no to hunger. This man is standing here. Look at me from head to toe again. Just look at me in the shot. Don't you see me in a different way? See the bust. I am the same person. Look at the Gina down there. And on my left, and you see the foot, and you don't know that we have to do this. If the Lord had truly sent you down to help, be of help to us, why don't you think it's possible that we can do all things? I'm only speaking this language because that is the angel that I want to speak it. That's why we're speaking it. Even though I would have rattled with my tongues and fluence of what? This language different. It's so amazing to have us here and display of a little good here. So that the good is that I have to just give you one line, a scripture. Let's put it and just merge it with this in Matthew. So that if you have to understand anything, it's not they that stand there and preach. No. The ones who have this work. Listen. In Matthew 28, verse 16, I'm going to start from there. Matthew 28, verse 16 says, Then the 11 disciples went away into Galilee, into a mountain where Yeshua had appointed them. So I want to simply over right now they say that if the Lord has not predestined you, you cannot be located or relocated in any other place in the world. That's how come some people are made like pillar or just pegs. They can't move. We are the angels that tore the world and creation, the universe, the whole Lord. The Lord said it's possible. Yes, so if you are not been predestined to walking onto the top of the mountains and whatever, you don't even know it, you can't find it. Because in the darkness, they don't know you. In the valley, they don't know you. In the grave, they don't know you. In death, they don't know you. In life, they don't know you. Where do you have yourself existing? Thank you. Now let's move on. By 17, and so verse 17 says, And when they saw him, they worship him. Have you worshipped me? You see me and you rather what? Kill whatever you are yourself. Because you kill your own soul, not me. And they said, but some doubted. So this is what is still in your days. Have you had anything change to completeness of saying that we don't have any doubt? Listen, verse 18 says that, And Yeshua came and spake unto them, saying, All power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. And so the Lord did testify of heaven. He will show what is of heaven. And of earth, wherever we find earth, he will show you also of what is of earth. So that you won't tell me that you are too powerful on earth that I myself who made it or bring it down, or I the one who descend it or ascend it. I do not know what is on earth. It is good I search and confirm more, but not that you prophesy over my life. It is good you will see that this is what the Lord has said you will see. Because if I don't give the Lord the power to make sure you see me, you won't see it. But the Creator had predestined it all. So that no matter how it is, I will still be that. And now verse 19 says, Go ye therefore and teach all nations. So I am teaching my nations, not human individual in country Ghana. But if I have any rapture, holy people, I made them what? In a special way. And it says, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of what? The Holy Ghost. Now, if you never have the Holy Ghost, you cannot do any of these things I've done with so much honesty. You cannot do this without stealing. The enemy would have robbed, because the same enemy would have been in the workplace with you. So they that have done, or those who have been led by the Spirit to do, it is here. As you can see, even I have a Creator who is the Father, but the one I call a friend, he who prayed this prayer that we also came and have strengthened them what they need. They have make sure they what? Travel by the Spirit, by the Spirit, by the flesh. You cannot see also. But they are realized in wherever they have to be, living, ruling. And this is it. I told you that on this day before we had to bury, or me, I didn't bury him because I know that I don't bury human. Or I don't bury things as that. But I can bury any other thing that is not of. Yeah. Of course, I will make sure I burn you. I will set you on fire, ablaze. You will be ablaze. And this is it. And now, listen. So as you see us or wherever you have an encounter with us, you are to observe more things about us in doing what? Obedience. Being obedient to us. So verse 20 says, teaching them in this Holy Ghost, teaching them in this Father, teaching them in this Son, and you can see what I'm saying. Of this power you are to be taught, not of Bible as a book. But if the Spirit is upon that person, then the book is not a book. It's become what? A spirit. So that you will see that book by its Spirit. So teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you, that the Lord has commanded you through me, that you must observe it. You won't tell me you are not of me, or you have this, or you have that. He said, observing all things whatsoever he, the Lord, has commanded, or that I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you. So the Lord is saying, he is with me. Always. Not even 1 second that is not with me. You can see. So that whatever I do, yeah, because I'm the same wonderful one. And he said, even unto the end of the world. You see, I'm reading, not reading, I'm carving something out. Because I don't read by the dead tongue of people or by the dead mouth. Come out. Yeah, thank you so much. I want to say, in a perfect name, I conclude this. Thank you.